So in this video I'll just be showing you around the 2020 Ford Ranger Limited model. So this one I was lent to by Ford in Guildford. They're a good dealership, and yes, they did put this bonnet protector on, which members of my family have no idea what it is. They're always asking me, what is it, what is it? Once you actually know what it is, it actually makes quite a bit of sense. Stop stones, as you can see, it goes up like that. Stop stones hit the bonnet, so quite nice. So you can tell it's the Limited because it has all this chrome along the grille here and in many other spaces. Got chrome on the mirrors, it says Limited on the door, a lot of chrome on the handles, chrome on this roll bar thingy, quite nice. The chrome on the back there. Personally, I don't like it all chromy. Some people will, but for me, no. Prefer maybe like a white one or a black one, or that sea grey, whatever it was that I had before. This colour, I think they call it diffused silver. I'm not too sure what it actually means, because it's sort of more of a old person beige in my opinion. It's okay. I say it, not for me, but there you are. So it's got alloy wheels. I think these are 18s, where on the wild track they're 19, something along those lines. It's got this nice board along here, and this doesn't have in the back a bed liner. If you're going to have like stuff made of metal or whatever, it's just going to scratch it up fairly quickly, I would imagine. So I would recommend getting a bed liner for one of these things. So it's also got reversing camera tucked away there. Very good camera. This one's got a tow bar. Haven't actually towed with it, annoyingly. Would be nice to do some towing with it. Just drop that down, very light. And someone asked me the other day, looks a great truck, but what's the size of the bed? So the length of the box here is 2,317 mil, so 2.3 metre. The width is 1.5 metre, 1,560 mil. Between the wheel arches it's 1,139 mil, so you still get a pallet in the back of them, no problem at all. So overall length of the vehicle, just if people are interested, is 5.2 metre. So pretty big vehicle, as big as a Transit. And yeah, I mean, I've already done other videos before showing how like the cab in some of these trucks are. It's more or less the same as a wild track. I'll put a link in the top of the screen now, showing all like the buttons and everything to do with Ford. This is exactly the same. I can't really see anything different. The only thing different between this and the wild track, from what I can see, is like the colour around here, where you've got this silver grey colour here, and on the steering wheel it's different colour. In the wild track I think it's black. And maybe the same on like the doors, the door handles, all the same, you know, different colours. But you know, for a different model it's basically the same, to be honest. You've got two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, auto automatic, cup holders, got a little fridge with some lovely beverages in it. See some tissues for this time of year. You have your mask. Another thing that's different is this liner, more of a white creamy colour, as opposed to in the wild track that was black. This is, I like this colour, same as it's in the Transit. it does seem to give it a bit more light in here as opposed to all being black. So again, in the back it's all fairly straightforward. Have got a 3-pin plug in this one. I haven't tried it. 12-volt socket, all fairly straightforward stuff. This is some stuff from Costco. And yeah, seats, they're quite nice. I'm not sure what material it is, sort of like a leather, bit of sort of rough leather-ish material, quite nice. So one thing I would say is something I've sort of worked out over the few days I've had this. For going like shopping and stuff, I would definitely want a top on top of here. It's been raining more or less since I picked it up, really, since the day I picked it up. So everything's had to go in there, which is okay, depends how much stuff you're buying and whatnot. Also, if you're doing landscaping, tree work, gardening, putting all your gear in, your blowers, your saws, whatever, you won't necessarily want a top if you've got lawnmowers and big stuff. But yeah, I don't know what sort of boxes you can get, but if there's like a quick release one, that probably would be one that I would choose. So this is the 2-litre single turbo, I believe, 10-speed version, 170 PS, and I could say it's pretty powerful. It's pretty good. It's tackled everything that I've asked of it. Not as though I've been seriously off-roading or anything like that, but just driving around with family and whatnot, it's plenty of power, very good engine. Been averaging about 32 miles per gallon, so quite good. And yeah, I think you can get the 213 bi-turbo version for this truck. I would probably choose that one, to be fair. If I'm looking at the price of this, it's only about £2 more for that, or you pay an extra £2 on top of that for the Wild Track, from what I've seen. So that might be worth having if you don't want all this chrome and stuff. Personally, I would get the Wild Track. Yeah, bit nicer engine without all the chrome, which does look a bit, I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, not my favourite. But the engine, everything very good, very smooth, quite quiet. It does make a nice noise when you're driving it. And yeah, just sort of open the bonnet, see what's going on. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work on any of this, but yeah, quite good. And yeah, I hope that was of help. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon.